This here's the NRA Man Forever, coming to y'all live from South Texas, and I want to say hello to all you fine people out there in YouTube land. And if you're not one of my subscribers, well, God damn it, you better click that subscriber button right now. But I'll force myself on you some other time. That ain't what I'm here to talk to y'all about today. Today we're here to discuss the Rossi single shot youth model rifle. Now this here is a single shot 223 that I bought for my wife about a year or two ago, and she loves it. It came with this I don't want to say generic, but we'll say off brand 3:9 variation magnification by 40mm objective scope. And it's a good scope. I don't have any issues with it. I'm just used to my scopes, and my scopes are better quality and have mil dots on them. So it makes accounting for trajectory at different ranges so much easier. This is a little single shot rifle, like I said. Very simple, very easy to work. You've got the action lock. You can't hardly see it right there. You press that and the gun pops open. Alright, now for those of y'all that have been in firearms for a while, you know all about this. You know exactly what this is, you know how to work it, and I'm just insulting your intelligence right now. But there's a whole mess of new gun owners right now that don't know anything about firearms, and that's the purpose of this video series that I'm making as I'm dragging my guns out of the safe one at a time and making these videos, put a little information out there so they have a good idea of what they have, if they have a similar or the same gun. Now, you pop it open and you can see this little lip right here. When I close it, it slides back in. When I open it, it comes back out. That's a manual extractor. It's not an ejector, it's an extractor. An ejector pops out and throws the shell automatically out of the gun, out of the chamber of the gun. A manual extractor pops the base of the cartridge out, and you manually with your fingers pull it out, do whatever you're going to do with it, and then take another shell like such, slip it in till it's caught right there, and as you can see, it's caught on that lip, it ain't going nowhere, and then you close the gun. And when you fire, you pull the hammer back, cock it, which I'm not going to do, pull the trigger, hammer drops, firing pin hits the primer, primer ignites the powder, powder burns, the pressure from the gases building up from the burning powder forces the bullet down the barrel and down range. Now once that's all said and done with, you fired your bullet, you need to reload. Open. The shell did not pop out. It stayed there. A manual extractor. You manually pull it out, do whatever you're going to do with it, pull another shell, put it in. It's that simple. It's a very simple design, very reliable design, and the most accurate design you're going to get is a single shot break open, because there's less moving parts, there's less stuff rattling around in there, and when a gun fires, it vibrates. You feel the vibration as the shooter, as in the form of recoil. But each and every single one of these pieces, your plastic sight, your metal barrel, your plastic stock, your neoprene sling, the leather wrap for it, the synthetic material, all of it has a different frequency that it vibrates at. That frequency combining together is like listening to three musical instruments all playing different notes out of tune. That's what happens when you fire a gun. Now, every gun does it. It's not just this. Every single weapon does that. The different parts vibrate at a different frequency. Now, the more parts you have in there, the more that's vibrating. The more you have vibrating, the more it affects the accuracy. Now, 9 times out of 10, it's not a noticeable difference unless you're getting out past 1,000 yards. At normal hunting and shooting distances, 100 yards closer, it's not going to affect it all that much, and it's really not even a concern to most people. But mechanically speaking, this is the most accurate design in a firearm. And I love this little gun. Truth be told, I think I love it more than my wife does. And it's her gun. Now, there isn't really anything that I dislike about this gun except for the caliber. I bought this gun, hell, maybe a year and a half before all of this gun control shit kicked off. About a year and a half before Sandy Hook. Now, my thoughts are with those people. If I was a religious man, I would pray for them every night. But I have no sympathy for those. I have no patience or time for those that want to politically exploit the death of 26 people, 20 of which being innocent school children, to try to restrict my right and your right as an American to keep and bear arms as you so choose. Not need, choose. But I've already covered that. Well, if you've been into guns for a while, or you're just now getting into guns, you know that there's certain calibers that are, you'd have better luck getting blood from a stone than finding at your local gun store or pawn shop or Walmart or Academy or wherever. 223. And if anybody's interested, I'm not selling any of my ammunition, any of my 8 boxes, for less than $60 a box. Thank you. But other than the chambering, I love this gun. This gun is very reliable, it's very accurate. Very simple, very easy to disassemble. And it's something that a new person to firearms could take care of very easily and have no difficulty with. Some of the features on this gun, some of the safety-oriented features. If you look, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you people. If I can find it myself. Probably would help if I took it off half-cock. There we go. If you look very closely, and again, I apologize, I doubt you're going to be able to see it. I'm trying to angle this thing. You're not going to be able to see it. God. Alright. Well, if you have one of these, then you already know that right here, there's a little keyhole. That keyhole locks the action totally. It won't move. When this action lock is locked, that doesn't happen. This is what you get. Nothing. The hammer locks in place and it doesn't move. It can't be cocked. And if it can't be cocked, then the gun can't be fired. You can still load it. You just can't cock it and fire it. Which is a great feature, especially if you are new to guns and you have kids and you can't, for whatever reason, afford a safe. That's an amazing feature. You can lock the gun when you don't need it. Keeps the kids from accidentally shooting themselves or you or anybody else. And of course you have your standard, good old-fashioned safety. Right there, right there. That's fire, that's safe. Now this gun is unloaded. I did unload it, I promise you. Bam, no brass. But this has been a great gun, and again, if you bear with me here, as time, money, and ammunition supply allows, I'll be sure to get out there and get some videos, get some footage of this little puppy in action. But for now, that's all I got. This here the NRA Man Forever. Remember, that united we stand and divided we will fall. Join the NRA.